Hello everyone and welcome back to another NASCAR Racing 2003 live stream. How is everyone doing today? Thank you so much for tuning in. As you can tell by the title of today's video, I'm going to be attempting the exciting, crazy finish of yesterday's 2018 Chevrolet Silverado 250 at Canadian Tire Motorsports Park in the Camping World Truck Series. So that is what we are going to be doing today. Excuse me. Thank you so much again for tuning in right off the bat. If you guys could please hit the like button and subscribe, I would truly appreciate it. While you're doing that, I got to give a big shout out to my Patreon supporters, Adria Fitzy, Tommy Joyce, Jay Barker, and Kingster Cole for your support. Thank you so much. And if you guys would like to join them, try to contribute to this channel and see what kind of rewards you can get in return for being so kind, please feel free to go check out my page. Link is down below in the description, as is the link to my Facebook and Twitter page. If you're interested in following me on social media, last but not least, I am streaming all these streams on Twitch if you'd like to follow me and watch them on there. So, without further ado, let's get started. And right off the bat, I'm going to let you guys know that I got to do a quick qualifying session. I'll explain why in a second. So for those of you that didn't see the race, there was an overtime restart with 2 laps to go on the restart. Todd Gilliland pulled away to the lead. Noah Gragson was behind him in second. Both are teammates, and they were racing really hard. Noah Gragson finally caught him in the final turn, drove way too hard into him, turned both of them, took both of them out of the race, and Justin Haley, who was in 3rd place at the time, squeaks by to get the win. So I meant to do this before, but I made a mistake, so I gotta do this again. We just gotta do 2 qualifying laps, or 2 laps of qualifying at Tire Motorsports Park, and then we will get into the recreating. How is everyone doing? Nathan CSX75, Juan 200, Dominic Scalise, well, Paulo Ferletto. I apologize if I mispronounce anyone's name. Medley Mastercat 21, Tropical Cyclone, good to see you, Gaming Guy. Darcy Gregorio, Elon the NASCAR Fan 24, Carson T Miller, excuse me. Who else? TNT Productions, Druxus Cat, Carter Joey, Crafty Alex TV. Got lots of people watching this one. How are you all doing? Alright, so we just got to do a quick qualifying. You guys are expecting a tour of this track like a game with Road America. Because it can't say that you don't know this track too much. I think that was turn 2. This is turn 3. We got like these S's on the front half of the track. Turn 3. Nice and long downhill lines. Turn 4, and then right-hand turn 5, I believe. From what I was paying attention to the race yesterday, well, track with it. Curve, and we got this long straightaway part of the course. Not quite straightaway, we're basically taking the entire part full throttle to get to the last curve. The last 4 turns, turns 8, 9, and 10. I believe this is turn 9, it's left-hander, and then right here, coming up to where these barrels are, is where I'm going to take out Todd Gilliland.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
I need to qualify so I can use the save game editor to rearrange the field to be in the proper order as they were on that final restart. I tried doing this beforehand, but I made a mistake, so it would only take a couple minutes like that. I'm sure it's like 2 hours, so we should have plenty of attempts to do. This one, I think it's turn 3. Running off the track and testing. So yeah, obviously since he was the admitted aggressor in yesterday's situation, that is why I'm being Noah Gragson. Stupid flicker. You guys probably couldn't hear me, could you? Because I forgot to turn down the... game volume after the game reset. Now that I'm getting familiar with the layout and the turns, just the track itself, it's quickly becoming one of my favorite road courses. No! Uh-oh. And we're into the wall. Just like that, doesn't matter where we qualify, we just need to finish the game. Not off to a good start. Well, we got a decent start. Not a good finish, I should say. Oh, it's hard to see. The cockpit coming up over that crest. Stupid flicker. I can't remember, was it Fox Sports 1 or NBCSN that the race was being broadcast on yesterday? Someone let me know and I'll change the ticker accordingly. Whoa. There, I'm just trying to get rid of that stupid flicker that happens on certain tracks. Was on NBCSN, good. Good. Oh, FS1? I'm getting conflicting answers. Oh, a zillion people said FS1, never mind, okay. You guys are just trolling me. I see how it is. I see how it is. Alright, I need to recalibrate my wheel before I forget. So now we save this qualifying order. I just want to make sure what I changed took effect. Yep. I couldn't find a correct looking truck for Todd Gilliland that exists for this mod yet, so I just took one that was from Eric Jones, and I changed the driver banner and the name. But when I did the last qualifying session I saved, I forgot to change the name beforehand, so it still said Eric Jones. That's the mistake that I made, that I needed to redo this part. Alright, so we saved that, abandon the race. Exit. Alright, here's what we gotta do. Alright, I think I got this. There we go. Alright, so here I got the racingreference.info page for this race pulled up so we can see the finishing order. So now I need this folder. Here we go. Save game editor. Let's load this up. Alright, so what we are going to do, open, we got that same file loaded up. So we're going to have the front two be Todd Gilliland and myself, and then after that we're just going third place, Justin Haley, fourth place, John Hunter Nemechek, and so on and so forth down until we get to the top 26. And I have 26 because that's how many cars we're running by the end of the race. And as I will explain and show you in a second, I don't necessarily have the correct driver, but I have the correct number. I have each correct number. So Grant and Finger. Alright, so first, Todd Gilliland. Gotta move him up to first. This is that NASCAR, the NR2003 save game editor software. If you guys don't know. Anyone else? The gaming guy, how are you doing? Dale Sr., Connor Boy 09, Kyle Larson, It's Duck, Random Animations, Motorsports Fan 9, excuse me. Wheeler the Gamer, Tyler Cole. Thank you for tuning in, guys. RB Gardner. Alright, so next, myself, Noah Gregson. Alright, just like 5 more minutes, and then we'll get started with the attempts. Just showing you a little bit of behind-the-scenes stuff I need to do. Right next, Justin Haley. Move him up to third. John Hunter Nemechek fourth. And we're just going down the rest of the field. They probably, obviously, had a little bit different order for the restart, but I'm not going back through that video. I'm just using this. Alright, after Hunter Nemechek, we got Brett Moffitt. Move him up after the 8. After Moffitt, we got the 25, who isn't the correct driver, but correct number. There's not as many Camping World Truck Series cars that exist out there as there is for the Monster Energy Cup Series mod. Alright, after the 25, we got Matt Crafton, the 88. After Crafton, Sauter, which he's already there. After Sauter, Friesen, which he's already there. Alright, after Friesen, we got the 02, which is this 2002. Not the correct driver, but the correct number, at least in the game. Alright, and then Noah Gregson, we skipped that because I'm up front. He's finished so far back because he spun himself out along with his teammate. Alright, then after the 02, skipping myself, we got the 12, which is down here. Once again, it's a different driver, but correct number. Alright, the 12 is after the 02. After the 12 is Todd Gilliland, myself, so once again we skip that, and then we go to the 49. So like I said, I'm sure the actual restart order was a little bit different from this, but I'm just saving myself some time instead of trying to pick out in a grainy replay video of trying to pick out a bunch of drivers that I'm unfamiliar with. I'm just going by the numbers on racingreference.info. Alright, after the 49, we got the 51 of Harrison Burton. That's the correct driver. 41 of Ben Rhodes. That's the correct driver. After the 51, alright, then the 2 of Cody Coughlin. That's not the correct driver, just the correct number. And same case with the 3. No, Jordan Nnracing, that's the correct driver. After the 3, we got Grant Enfinger, which is correct. Justin Fontaine, which isn't the correct driver. After the 98. Alright, just a few more to go. After the 45, we got the 13. Matt Snyder. Norm Benning. Austin Wayne Self. Bo Lemestis. And then after that, we got the 33, different driver. After the 33, we got the 15, correct driver. I'm not sure it's the right scheme, though. Then we got the 34 and the 0. All right, perfect. Save. And then one last thing we got to do. We got to go into NRatings. Need to rate these drivers for the most recent race as possible. Choose mod. CWS 15, 2018 Mosport Fin. Select all, import ratings from real life data. Alright, just 2 more minutes and then we're gonna get into the attempts. I tried doing all this before the stream, but I made that one stupid mistake, so I have to redo all this now. Do we have the ratings from that race yet? Nope. So since we don't have the ratings from that particular race, we're just gonna take the ratings from all the races so far. And then we can adjust them accordingly if Todd Gilliland's going too slow or some of the other drivers behind us are going too fast. We're just taking all the races combined from this year. Some of them don't apply because some of these drivers aren't correct, so we'll just skip those guys. Actually, alright, who was the 12? Alex Tagliani. Let's see if we can match it to him. Nope, he's not on there. Who's the other 2 missing ones? 25. The 25 is Timothy Peters. Let's see if we got ratings for him. Timothy Peters. Alright, we can do that. Then who's the 45? Justin Fontaine. Do we got ratings for him? We do. Perfect. Alright. Alright, so all but the 12 are doing the ratings for. Save modified cars. Yes. Alright, now we can finally go back into the game. And if we need to, we can adjust the ratings further from in the game, since we should have a decent base from doing this in Nnratings. Alrighty. Finally, time to start the reenacting. Alright, I hope this is going to be decent. Resume saved race, yes. Alright, let's go ahead and just take a look at the standings, the qualifying. Alright, Todd Gilliland, Noah Gregson, Justin Haley, John Hunter Nemechek, Brett Moffitt. Alright, perfect. Perfect. Let's get into this race. As you can see, I have it set in the track INI settings, so we just have a nice 2-lap race. So we'll get the white flag and the checkered flag and everything.
Drivers, start your engines!
Oops. Forgot to calibrate the pedals. That's the mistake I made. Get that lined up perfect. And then go 720 degrees the other way. Get that lined up perfect. Let it recenter itself. Pedals. Oops. There we go. There we go. Now I can actually drive. Except I just realized I forgot to switch to the FS1 ticker, but we can do that in a little bit. We can do that after a few failed attempts. Again, everyone's paint schemes and the drivers aren't going to be 100% correct, but it's as close as I could get less than 24 hours after the actual race. Or about 24 hours.
Get ready now. Going green.
Alright, so we're going to have a 2-lap dash to the finish.
Green flag. Green flag.
Jump like we did. These downhill left-handers, both 2 and 4, are really scary. Moffitt's ratings might need to go down a little bit. Whoa.
Still there. Clear. Right side.
Uh-oh.
Clear
Darn it. Alright, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Well, Noah, Greg's, and Rex one, at least that part was accurate. Whoa, you got Brett Moffitt on the side in the background. Whoops. Alright, so right away, we're just going to turn his ratings down just a little bit. Yeah, finishing 100. He can go down a little bit. Aggression. Turn his vehicle stats down just a little bit. We just want to make sure he doesn't pass Haley, let alone us. And we can actually probably afford to turn Haley's down just a little bit because the top two had a really decent gap on the rest of the field. We don't turn his down as much, but just a little bit just to try to give the top two guys a decent finish. Decent gap at the finish, I mean. Told you guys I can't talk and actively do things in this game at the same time without messing up one or the other. Alright. Let's try again. Attempt number 2. Resume save race, yes. Encrypted Chaos, Sylvie Gang, Lightning McQueen, Adria Fitzy, Baby Raptor. Got a lot of new people joining since I last checked. Oscar King, Bob Ross. How are you guys all doing? Taylene Bean, J-Dub, Sir Next a lot. Medieval Donkey. Donkey. Alright, let's do this.
Drivers, start your engines!
Yeah, this was actually Eric Jones's car from a couple of years ago. Except I exported the TGA of his car, imported the TGA into GIMP, erased the driver text, the Jones driver banner, and then just put Gilliland over the top, and then saved that TGA, and then re-imported it into the game. So I was actually able to correct driver banner, even though it was Eric Jones's car. I'm telling you guys, I take all the time to put in those tiny little details for you. No! 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 We are upside down. Holy crap. Alright, I gotta stop wrecking people before I need to. What happened to the chat? What happened to the chat? There it is. There it is. Alright, at least I only got one failed attempt in without the chat being there. I thought that was going to be worse. I thought it was going to tumble maybe over that pit road wall. Alright. Next!
Drivers, start your engines!
I need to stop wrecking before I need to.
Don't man the leader of the other paint
Now I'm situated. Is Todd Gilliland a rookie or no? Can any of you Craftsman Camping World Truck Series buffs? Tell me if the rookie stripes are correct or not. track. No, that's where I always went off. Darn it. Oh, I didn't flip. Next.
Drivers, start your engine!
Damn Alright, so the rookie stripes aren't correct. So, can you adjust the Haley? This is quickly becoming one of my favorite road courses.
Don't pass the leader of the other painting line.
I'd say it's close between this, Road America, and Barber Motorsports Park. At least as far as the ones I've raced at in this game.
Get ready now. Going green. Get cars in.
I've never seen Road America in person. Speaking of which, my Stadium Super Truck vlog just got released earlier today. Or vlog, I should say. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. Oh, drifting. This is going to be difficult. I knew I should have practiced more at this track before trying this reenactment. You and I both, Clark McGee, if you guys can't tell, I'm congested right now. More than I usually am. 619 Ryan, how are you doing?
Don't pass the leader of the other painting line.
This is gonna be a little bit.
Get
We're
ready
gonna
now.
actually get
Going
2
green.
laps where I don't wreck
Get cars
until I
in.
need to.
Green flag. Green flag. Green, green, green.
Justin Haley, you're messing things up. I'm gonna give you the win. You just need to stay back for a couple laps. Oh, that time I hit the apron. Uh-oh. This is just getting sad. Can't even complete 2 laps at this damn track without wrecking.
Drivers, start your engines!
Jay Stobe Gaming. Who else hasn't gotten a shout out? A nasally shout out. Who's right behind? John Hunter. Might need to turn his stats down just a tad too. I need me and Gilliland just to get a decent gap on the rest of the field without them being right on our bumpers, messing things up.
Get ready now. Going green. Get cars in.
Right there. Not his first turn.
Green, green, green.
No! Alright, let's race this out. If Gregson would have just done it on the first turn instead of on the final turn. At the restart. And they stayed green. A lot of times with road courses. Alright, this is why I'm not a racer in real life. That was accidental. Next!
Drivers, start your engines!
Final lap of the Go Bowling 400. Probably can do that now because I saw Chase Elliott's paint scheme got released on Nnracing. Well, no, I think it was Stunod Racing a couple weeks back.
Don't pass the
That's what I
leader
was
of the other
waiting
paint
for.
line. Don't pass the leader of the other paint line.
I know I'm overdriving at every turn. You're gonna tell me something I don't know.
Get ready now.
I
Going
suck
green.
at driving.
Get cars in. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Uh-oh.
Clear. All red.
Uh-oh, sorry,
Clear.
Mama. Backwards big one, anyone?
You all right?
Actually, no, I have no idea where the best spot on the track would be for that. Just because I think this is the reason why I'm having some troubles. I'm turning Haley's and John Hunter Nemechek's stats down a little bit more, so they're not like right on our frickin' bumpers. In those final 2 laps. So I'm trying to get a little bit of a gap going, and I keep having these two like forcing their way through. There we go. Let's try it now. Let's try one of the setups that comes with the track if I'm having trouble handling my truck.
Drivers, start your engines!
The truck feels any better now. I'll try
Don't
an
pass the
actual
leader of the
setup.
other paint line. Get ready now. Going green. Get cars in. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Damn it. Oh my god.
Drivers,
I should just
start your
make this a private video.
engines!
Delete any evidence this abomination ever happened. It's funny because I was doing decent in my testing and qualifying before the stream started. Now I just can't drive.
Don't pass the leader of the other paint line.
Maybe turn the difficulty down just a couple notches. Just to make them almost too slow.
Get ready now. Going green. Get cars in. Don't pass the leader of the other paint line. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Alright, that was completely stupid. That was avoidable. I shifted up to third for some reason. And then tried downshifting back to second and did horribly and spun myself out.
Drivers,
Just getting
start
embarrassing.
your engines.
Alright, I swear I'm gonna get the full 2 laps and not wreck and actually get a actual reenactment attempt in this time. I promise.
Get ready now. Going green. 8 cars in. Green flag. Green flag. Green, green, green.
Are you kidding me? I'm going back to the original setup. This one feels worse. I felt more comfortable driving in just the none. Alright, let's try this again.
Drivers, start your engines.
And yeah, Haley being right on our bumpers is starting to annoy me because I'm trying to tuck in behind Gilliland, let him get that little bit of a lead that he had going in those final 2 laps before Gregson caught up in the final few corners. And it's hard to try to get behind him and let Gilliland get a gap when I got Justin Haley with his nose all over Gilliland's bumper.
Get ready now. Going green.
I don't want to turn Gilliland's ratings up anymore. Do I have to turn these guys' ratings down even more? I have to.
Green flag. Green flag. Green, green, green.
Yeah, like right now I'm trying to tuck in behind Gilliland, but that's impossible if where Haley is. You've got to be kidding me. Why does the car feel so goddamn loose? There, we finally got a tumbling flip. It's about time. I mean, I'm not... That's because I'm feathering the throttle? I didn't think I was being that aggressive with turning or accelerating. Do I
Drivers,
just suck that much?
start your engines.
Definitely feels more loose than it did in practice and qualifying when I was being tested later.
Don't pass the leader in the other finish line.
I'm still getting over my sunburn from Road America. Ultimate Minion, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate the kind words. Hope you enjoy me failing over and over again. This one.
Get ready now. Going green. 8 cars in. Green flag. Green flag. Green, green, green.
There goes Haley right to the lead. Why does the truck feel so hard to handle? Did not feel this hard to handle in qualifying.
Start your engines.
Seriously, what the hell? I think I might need to redo that whole qualifying thing, except with like on 70 difficulty. I didn't think 92 would be that high.
Don't
It's
pass
starting
the
to
leader
get
in the other
frustrating
finish
even
line.
for me. Can't imagine how you guys feel. truck so goddamn loose. This is starting to get really frustrating.
Alright.
I can't take one fucking turn without spinning. Pardon my French, children. But I'm 26, I can say bad words every now and then. Jeez. Why is it so GD loose?
Drivers, start your
Dale Jr.'s in the chat now.
engines.
Dale Jr., Kyle Busch. Yeah, I might have to turn on traction control in a couple of moments. I usually never have the assists on, but I might have to after this. This one very well have to.
Don't pass the leader of the other paint line.
Unfortunately for me, I know absolutely nothing about setups, tuning the damn truck to make it handle better. So I'm just stuck with using other people's setups or just none at all.
Get ready now. Going green. Don't pass the leader of the other paint
Trying to
line.
paint
Paint
and
cars
read that
in.
crap to have time doing all that.
Green flag, green flag, green flag.
Hieroglyphics. Every single time. If this happens once more, I'm turning traction control on.
Start your engines.
This is getting sad. I mean, it seems like I'm getting worse and worse every single attempt. And I legitimately want to get this damn reenactment, but it's becoming impossible if I can't even take one goddamn turn without wrecking myself, let alone 20 before the reenactment takes place.
Get ready now. Going green. Paint cars in. Green flag, green flag, green, green,
I mean, extra careful control on. And I'll be too careful and I'll go off the track. Yep. And we're turning traction control on. We are turning traction control and stability control on. Because I'm going to cheat, because I apparently can't drive worth a damn. This is just pathetic. And I'm getting angry at myself at this point.
Drivers, start
I was just kidding, you creepy uncle. You didn't have to. But thank you very much. We got Ricky Bobby.
Don't pass the leader of the other
Why
paint
is
line.
Todd Gilliland like waiting for me? He's the first place truck. Oh, no Ricky Bobby? I thought I had the window pulled up. It is. Or is it just coming through with a delay?
Get ready now. Going green.
Damn it.
Paint cars in.
Alright, traction control and stability control on. If I still keep spinning out, I'm just gonna start crying. I'm just gonna go extremely slow now. Because of all the assists. And now I'm just going too slow. I spin out of track.
Left side. There's an accident in turn 4. Still there. Looks like we're bent up on the back end.
Effing G. I think the stability control is slowing me down.
Drivers, start your engines!
This is just horrific. I still keep forgetting to switch over to the FS1 ticker.
Don't pass the leader of the other pacing line.
Recreate Lee Petty's 1949. Trust me, when a 40s mod gets released, there'll be tons of 40s era stuff to try to recreate, but until then, no proper mod exists at the moment.
Pit cars in. Replay, replay. Read.
Really should have turned it into Jesus. Let's just try another setup. Maybe that'll help. This is just becoming effing ridiculous. And we haven't gotten one attempt in. We're almost an hour in. I mean, this is just sad. Funny. You guys have no idea. I literally did probably 3 hours of background stuff for this. Finding every single truck I could find. Switching the Todd Gill in the banner. Trying to do all that qualifying stuff that I did beforehand, but then it turned out to be for not, because I forgot to change the name from Todd Gill and Eric Jones, and God knows you guys would have been freaking out the entire stream about it, so I didn't want to hear anything. And now all this effort is for naught, because I can't even take a turn without correcting. Why is Justin Haley so goddamn fast? I turned his stats down like significantly. Oh man, you guys have no idea how angry just at myself I am getting right now. This is getting ridiculous. Freaking ridiculous.
Drivers, start your engines!
Where is the nun?
Drivers, to your cars.
What did I miss? I heard a ding, but I didn't see a super chat. Someone actually goes through Streamlabs. What else can I try? Fast Glenn, I'll try that one. Just trying any setup I can that'll help me get a little bit more control. What did I miss?
Drivers, start your engines!
I have the alert box open. I don't see the notifications coming through. Damn it. Or is it just taking a while?
Don't pass the leader of the other pacing line. Get ready now. Going green. Pit cars in.
have no idea. Enough with your generosity, because apparently the little GIF I have as a notification for you guys isn't working right now, so. I'm gonna need to do this again, so I'm gonna get this down.
Clear. All left. All right. Clear on the right.
I did not think they were gonna be this fast. We're just quitting this. We're just deleting this, and we're just gonna have to do that entire process over again. Just turning the difficulty way down. Let's go down to like 78. Actually 76, be safe. Literally not a single thing in this stream is going correct whatsoever. I seriously have to do that entire process over again. Just because I can't drive without turning the difficulty down. How sad is that? Speaking of the devil, I almost went off the track right there. Not even racing anyone else. Ah, damn it. Thank you very much, Adria Fitzy. Let's see if the rookie body thing actually comes through this time. Hopefully. I swear I have the window open and it says it's turned on and nobody else. What is it? It's not working. Is open. Streamlabs alert box. I don't know why it's not working, but yeah, no more super chats or any donations. I don't want you guys expecting that Ricky Bobby on fire gift and then have it not work like it's gonna happen right now. I think I was planning on streaming for like 2 hours, but we basically have to do this entire process over again. Starting from qualifying, if we have the difficulty turned on in the code, I don't have to do anything with the ratings, but we have to qualify and then switch up the qualifying order so the number of trucks.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Thank you very much to Fitzy and for keeping all the donations. I really appreciate it. Sorry, my Streamlabs alert window isn't working right now. Checklist of all the websites and windows I need to have pulled up before I start streaming. That's obviously one way. Alright. Another thing, I need to stop looking at the chat while I'm doing this too. And there goes first gear. Why are you guys even watching at this point? Literally haven't even gotten one attempt in yet. And we are now past an hour in. first. Great, now it's hard to hear me.
One more lap.
I apologize, it's going to be a little bit hard to hear me. Speaking of things going wrong with the stream, now I just noticed my microphone battery is low. So hopefully, I might have to talk a little bit louder. But hopefully that'll last, at least with low battery, for the rest of the stream. Yeah, if it's a little bit hard to hear me, it's because my microphone battery is apparently dying. I think all we need left is to get spammed by marketing, and every single thing that could go wrong on the stream will have gone wrong. Like the Dallas Cowboys of streaming. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Save that. Now I gotta go out of the game. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Isn't this gonna be fun to have to do this entire process all over again? Before I forget, I'm switching to the Fox Sports 1 ticker. The closest one I have from 2013. Alrighty, now we get to do this whole process over again. Lovely. Alright, so as you remember, we load this up. We gotta get everyone in the correct order. So first off, we need Todd Gilliland in first, followed by myself. Yeah, actually I didn't qualify in last. Whoops. Move down. Alright, Noah Gregson, Todd Gilliland. Alright, so now after that we go from Justin Haley on down. Where is Haley? There he is. Oh my goodness. I should really practice at these tracks. Actually, no, I can't blame myself too much. I had absolutely no time to practice at this track. I was too busy actually going to the real race at Road America. Alright. Moffitt. The 25. Who the hell is the 25? I have no idea. Matt Tift. I'm just going to be silent for this part. Crafton. Sorry if I'm being a Debbie Downer right now, guys. I can only be in such a good mood when I've failed so spectacularly up to this point. Alright, Friesen. Need to get him up there. There we go. Alright, after the 02, Gregson, so we skip that, and then 12. Where's 12? Cody Waring last. That's after the 02. I skip Todd Gilliland and then go to the 49. Wendell. 49. After the 49 is the 51. After the 51 is the 41. After the 41 is the 2. After the 2 is the 3. After the 3 is the 98. After the 98 is the 45. After the 45 is the 13. I was going to say, why is Johnny Sauter so low? I missed putting him in the right spot. He's got to go up ahead of Freeson. Alright, so after 98 is the 45. 13. Norm Benning in the 6. 22. 54. 33. 15. 34. 0. Alright, save. Alright, got another hour-ish or so of reenactments to do. Salad Sports pre-Pillman, Nikki 2003. How are you guys all doing? Thank you for tuning in. See you later, Creepy Uncle. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. No one else send any more because my Streamlabs window isn't working right now, so the Ricky Bobby GIF won't work. And that's really bumming me out right now, that Ricky Bobby isn't working. Alrighty, and I will click back on the chat to make sure that ain't frozen this time. Alright, let's see if we have any better luck now that we turned the difficulty down.
Start your engines!
Anime Wafu for the Windmaster. Julian Chamberlain, thanks for tuning in, you all. One and all.
Don't pass the leader of the other painting line.
Yeah, don't tell me what to
do. Don't pass the leader of the other painting line.
See if it's a little bit easier now. The difficulty is turned down significantly.
Get ready now. Going green. 8 cars in. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
No comment.
Drivers, start your engines!
Alderan was an inside job. No idea what that means, but how are you doing?
Don't pass the leader of the other painting line.
Trying to tuck down into Haley, in front of Haley. I misjudged the distance and turned myself. We're just gonna do that.
Get ready now. Going green. 8 cars in. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Much better. It's not speeding as quickly to stay caught up to them. Now this is much better. They're going a little bit slower than they were in real life, but better than wrecking every single attempt. third.
One more lap to go. Next car's the leader.
This one might actually work. Almost screwed it up there. Keep it off of the track, but I might have spun. Caught up a decent amount of laps right now. Real life right now, this right-hander right there, he caught up a decent amount. As Michael Walter pointed out, he started catching up with the draft here. Just got to the throttle, so I'm not too close yet.
Car left.
Alright,
You're on the left.
I needed to turn traction control on.
Front straight. You're in first. You won! See you in victory lane.
I won and immediately got destroyed by the rest of the field. Alright, I think I can turn traction control off now, but I mean, obviously that was the closest attempt yet, but still not perfect. Oh, this TV2 is close to the real life view, but that stupid billboard's right in the way right there. I was trying to spin myself out in that last turn. Alright, so I actually think the settings are actually great now. I just need to turn traction control off so I can actually spin myself in that last turn when I take out Gilliland.
Drivers, start your engines.
Turn the game audio down, you got it, because this is going to be a little bit quieter of a stream because my microphone is dying right now. I don't have any new 9 volts at the moment. I'll try to talk louder. Yeah, I just turned the game volume down a little bit. I don't want to turn it down too much.
Don't pass the leader of the other pacing line.
By the way, I was thinking, I don't know if I'm gonna do a backwards big one for this video unless we got 50 likes by the
Get ready now.
time we're done with this hour.
8 cars in.
Wink, wink.
Stay behind the 4 car on the left line. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Yeah, it's hopefully not below second gear this attempt either. Stay back there, Haley. I'm just trying to keep like the perfect gap that there was between Haley and Gregson and Gilliland for these last couple of laps. For some reason, Gilliland keeps taking that really sharp right-hand turn right there. Horrible angle. go. Fail out of this attempt. Keep it straightened out. Draft. I was probably too close to the left. Darn it. Same result, just a little bit more spectacular way of going about it. We wrecked each other, and I think Haley got the win. Actually, no, Sauter got up ahead, damn it. Are they all Chevys? Alright, Chevy. I think John Hunter Nemechek is a Chevy, too. Alright, basically all these trucks are Chevys that are towards the front, so if any one of them gets ahead of... Like if, Sauter gets ahead of Haley when he shouldn't be, I can always just switch around the TGAs if I otherwise get a perfect attempt. I'm gonna save that one, obviously not to edit, but because it was funny. What if that happened? Can you imagine how crazy that would have been yesterday? ...2018 Chevy 250 worse. Alright, let's try again. I didn't hit him going into that last turn quite the way I needed to.
Drivers!
That's right, sorry, I'll try to speak up. I forgot my microphone battery is dying. Yeah, I didn't mean to get our bumpers hooked. I did mean to door slam him. I just got in there just slightly the wrong angle. Something about me and bad angles. That one deserved me spinning out. And there's a massive pileup. I didn't even cause that part. That was all them. Drive this turn flat out. That actually almost worked. Did technically get in front of him for a brief moment. Alright, let's see that wreck that just happened at the start. John Hunter Nemechek got into Justin Haley, and it was chaos from there. Let's try that one again.
Drivers, start your engines.
At least we're on the verge of getting way closer attempts than we were for the first hour. At least for this last 30, 40 minutes, I can at least get some close-ish attempts, I think. NASCAR 3M Cup Series, how are you doing? Thank you for tuning in. Staying in front of Haley so he doesn't get too good of a jump on me and Gillian. Splatfan, Wolverhampfleter. Queen. I've got a couple repeats in here and there. Accidentally.
Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
I'm just trying to block these cars behind me on purpose. Just got a little bit of gap already. Slow through this section. That's because there are difficulties over and down. Almost. If I remember correctly, in real life, Haley was like 3-4 seconds back when the wreck happened, so she should be keeping out of this distance. It'll be perfect. Friesen got ahead of Justin Haley behind me, if I'm not mistaken. Friesen's driving a Toyota, so if it's the wrong truck that gets in third, as long as it's a Chevy, excuse me. As long as it's a Chevy, I can switch the schemes around. Darn it.
Clear.
That didn't hit us at quite a good enough angle. Yep, there goes Friesen for the win. Darn it. I keep hitting him at just a little bit incorrect way in that final turn. And I need to shift down to first, too. Also, I mean. Alright, that's perfectly timed. About the time the third place truck gets by. I just need to have our spins be more correct. Next.
Drivers, start your engines.
Seed Games is here. How's it going? How are you doing? Alexandre Daigle. Who else haven't I gotten yet? Sorry if I missed anyone in the chat. You guys didn't catch the first hour of this. I could barely drive as I was staring at the screen, let alone while I'm trying to read chat and drive at the same time. But whatever setup I'm using and just turning the difficulty down, I have a lot better luck now with these attempts.
Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
As long as it's any Chevy that gets into third, even if it's not just Haley, just swap out the TGA files and opponent manager and make it appear to be the correct truck in the replay once it comes to recording and doing the camera control mess work. Excuse me. This turn right here is where Haley seems to be way faster than
There's an accident in turn 4.
Gilliland.
Right side.
Faster.
Clear.
Trying to get the proper distance. Haley was a little too close. Drags in about a second back, going into the final lap.
We got a
Third
wreck in turn 8.
the rest of the field.
White flag.
2 seconds behind us.
To go. The next car's the leader.
I think Sauter just got into third once again, but so as long as it's a Chevy, doesn't matter who's in third, I can swap out the correct speed. That's what we need for the replay. This is a turn where Gregson initially gained at least one ground. And on that backstretch. Make sure we get down to first gear. 1, 2.
Car left. Clear.
Oh, darn it. That was the closest one yet, but I got the spin just a little off. If I just spun going into the grass along
all right?
Gilliland instead of going back across the field. Oh, darn it.
Looks like
That
you
one
got
was
some
really
kind of engine
decent up
problem
to
there.
that point.
There's the flag. It's over.
Sorry, guys. Mike is dying at this point. But hold on. I've got another idea. Give me a sec. This is gonna get muted for just a second. Okay, I've got the really, really cheap mic, little headset thingy I got with my PS4 with the controller. I'm going to try plugging this in, see if it works. I'll try doing an attempt. Actually, I'm going to save this one first. If anything, we got some good clips. Alright, then once I hit this, start fast forward. Alright, I'm gonna unplug this mic. Let me know if you guys hear me when I plug the new one in. Say yes or no. Alright, apparently you guys couldn't hear me with that one, so I'm going to have to get a new battery for this one after I'm done streaming this video. In the meantime, I'll just have to try to keep my voice raised so you guys can hear me better. Chevy 250, finish, attempt. There's only 2 T's in attempt. 1. Wasn't perfect, but it's the best we got so far. Next!
Drivers, start your engines.
I'll also turn the game down really quiet so it's easier to hear. You guys should be able to hear me now, since I plugged that back in. I mean, I see it register in OBS. So yeah, just like I said, I'm just gonna have to keep my voice raised and the game volume way down for the remainder of this video until I can get a new 9-volt battery.
Get ready now, going green. 8 cars in.
Just realize this. My chair is all messed up.
Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
I just need to get that spin a little more perfect going into that final turn. And otherwise, I think I might have this nailed down. Way too slow in that turn at the current difficulty. Way too slow. Coming to the final lap. Trying to keep about the same 1 second-ish gap that Gilliland had on Gregson at the time of crossing the white flag. Hitting the white flag.
1 more lap to go. Next car's the leader.
quite yet. It's coming down into turn 5. That's where it drags in. Get a little bit of ground in him, like right there. Run here. Drags and gets in his draft. That was decent, except one thing I didn't like, how I locked up the brakes going into that second to last turn. That was otherwise perfect. Even Justin Haley was in third at the time. That was perfect. Perfect. So like I said, I didn't like how I locked up the brakes into that second to last turn right there, but if I want to, I can turn the smoke off for when I record that particular clip. Alright, let's just go to the helicopter, since the TV views are kind of messed up for this version of the track. Haley even got through for the win. We're just going to the very start. Alright, gotta try maybe about 5 more attempts. Then a backwards big one. I don't know where. Maybe, possibly Pigs Creek. 2018 Chevy 250. Finish attempt 2. Next.
Drivers, start your engines.
Corvette Racing, how are you doing? Just making sure the battery... I know the battery's low, I'm just making sure it's not dead yet.
Get ready now. Going green. 8 cars in. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Uh-oh. I don't like how I just heard that USB thing. Yep. There. I knew I was going to go off the track. It just read my SD card. And then the window for the SD card popped up and it went out of the game window. It's like the equivalent to getting mechanical problems in an actual truck. It's having a window pop up and having your wheel suffer a failure.
ready now. Going green. Pace cars in.
Pace cars in.
Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
It's nice and easy these first 2 laps. And just drive through them in the final turn. Get us both spun out to the left side of the track. Have one of the Chevys. Hopefully Justin Haley comes through for the win. Drive through him in the final turn. Indeed, drive through. How are you doing? At least I know you guys can still hear me, and my microphone isn't completely dead yet. Gotta be about a second behind him. Going into the final turn. The final lap, I mean. Haley in the third. So I gotta stay about this distance, and then turn 5 is where Gregson gains some ground back, and then drafting on the back stretch, or whatever that part of the track is called. The longest straight. Gain some ground back. There's Haley. About 3 or 4 seconds back, I think. Darn it. I messed up the contact. Darn it. I accidentally forced him just straight off the road instead of getting him to spin. Darn it. That one was messed up. Not completely messed up, but not any better than the last one I saved. The Andretti straightaway. We're on the hill next to the front stretch. That's awesome. So you actually got to see this finish happen. You got any video? That's right, I forgot. That drive-through is from north of the border, eh? Squeeze right in front of you, Haley. Oh, I knew that was gonna fail.
The 8 car.
Drivers, start your engines.
I was watching a few reviews of the Road America Xfinity race. Some people were saying that there wasn't many lead changes. Someone was saying that they obviously weren't watching the race. There were tons of lead changes. Allgaier basically had the lead for most of like the last third of the race, but he only took over like lap 26, 27 after those final pit stops. then Brandon Jones got it back for a few laps. Yeah, for the first like 20, 25 laps of that race, there wasn't more than like 2-3 laps where the lead didn't change. Granted, a lot of it was from cautions, but still, you can't say there was no lead changes to that Road America race. Saw a few people that said that there weren't many. And that was inaccurate. I think I'm going camping next year, actually, if I go to Road America for the Xfinity race. I'm going to try to go for IndyCar next year. Still trying my 3. I might try 5 races next year. Between IndyCar and NASCAR. Only if I can afford it financially, and at this point I might not, but we'll see how it looks like 8 months from now. I'm going to try to go to 3 IndyCar races. Either Iowa or Gateway, whichever one I decide. Road America again, and then possibly, if my father is indeed still serious, he's talking about wanting to go to the Indy 500. Just sure you guys could still hear me. And I think I'm going to Road America for sure for the Xfinity race again. And then, I think the biggest one will be, only if I can swing it, scheduling and finance-wise. I think me and all the other NASCAR gaming YouTubers are going to try to hit up Bristol for the fall race next year. Gilliland right this time. Of all the big races I've tried to go on to this year, I haven't even gone to Slinger yet. I think that's the one. I think that's the one. Except for spinning the O2 right there. That's probably the only thing that ruined that attempt. But that one was the best one so far. That one was the best one so far, if you ask me. Just stinks I spun the O2 right at the end there, because that wasn't involved. Or that wasn't in real life, I think, but whatever. It's better than nothing. We'll try like 2 more after this. 2 more attempts after this one, a backwards big one. At either Pigs Creek or Talladega. But that was like the perfect spin. And then there goes Justin Haley for the win. Perfect. And there was a little small wreck that happened in addition to Gilliland and Gregson spinning out, so maybe the O2 is actually, me spinning the O2 is actually an advantage in that aspect. Chevy 250 finish attempt 3 is definitely the winner so far. Excuse me, sorry. So we got 2 more attempts to go.
Drivers, start your
I know, I
engines.
saw we got past 50 likes. Thank you very much, guys. Maybe I should hold you hostage and say I won't do a backwards big one until I get 60 likes. But no, I won't do that. I'm a man of my word. Let's see if I can get any closer with the details
Get ready now. Going green.
at the end of this one.
8 cars in.
Need maybe a couple more cars to spin, or trucks, excuse me, in this final turn after we do.
Green, green, green.
Aside from that, everything else on that last one was basically perfect. Pleasantly surprised with that last one. Trying not to get too close to him. He actually had a bigger gap on Gregson in the first restart lap than the second one. Why do they always go so wide in that turn? Oh. It looks like Sauter just passed Justin Haley, so probably gonna have to do some TGA scheme switching if this one ends up being perfect.
Black flag. 1 more lap to go. The next car is the leader.
Sorry, I'm so quiet right now. I'm just focusing on trying to not do what I was doing all the first half of the stream. Just messing up completely. I think 3 might be the winner. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Why is this stupid SD card keep plugging in and unplugging? Same thing just happened. God, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Drivers,
It waited till literally
start
right
your
before the last turn to do that, too, of course. Well, since I'm impatient and already have crap to do, and we already got a near perfect one, that one's counting. This is gonna be the last attempt. I'm gonna blame that stupid SD card in my stupid computer. If you're disappointed. Oh, that's frustrating. I wouldn't have minded if it was like on the first lap or even halfway through the last one, but literally right before the last turn. I'm sorry again to children for me using the F word twice in the last 2 hours. I'm in my 20s. I can say whatever I want, especially in moderation. Deal with it. Get out of here, Haley. Final lap of the final attempt.
One more lap to go. The next car is the leader.
Hopefully no SD cards decide to plug themselves in this time. Justin Haley. And once again, a decent attempt. I think 3 is going to be the winner. Because that time there was no Chevy in front, it was Crafton and a Toyota. So even if I switched the paint schemes around, it would have looked really weird. Alright, so it's going to be a battle between attempt 3, or if you guys want me to do a part 2 to this video, since we already have everything settings-wise taken care of, I could just jump right into a part 2, but I think 3 might be a winner. I might just need to wait a few days, see if I can find any other closer paint schemes I can swap out the TGA files, at least for the top 5 cars. Ford. Huh. Maybe I got the wrong year Crafton in here. Alright. Alright, so attempt number 3. You guys will have to let me know in the chat. I will post 2 comments once the live video is done processing, and the comments show up down below. If you would like me to edit attempt 3 or do a part 2. Here is... There's that. There's part 3, so let me know if you want me to edit that one or do a part 2. 402 truck. Alrighty. So now we go into Talladega 70s, 80s. So that is my favorite track to cause wrecks in. 2017. Yeah, I must have one of Crafton's older trucks if I've got a Toyota. Alrighty, everyone's saying attempt 3. Sweet. It's only been a few weeks since I did the Eldora Dirt Derby finish. Now I've got another exciting Camping World Truck Series finish to do. Ooh, we need to do realistic weather so we can get the negative 120 temperature. That makes the truck super fast. Oh, we're going to turn the difficulty up too. So trucks are going to be really slow unless we turn this up. Who finished second? I don't know, but in attempt 3, there was a lot of Chevys up front, and it was a lot of Chevys that finished up front. So as long as the main 3 I'm concerned about. Anyone else, if it's not perfect, I can just not worry about it, or if I can switch things around, I'll be able to, but yeah, I'm just mainly concerned with Gregson, Gilliland, and Haley. Anyone else beyond that, I'll try to see what I can do, but I'm not too concerned. Keep in mind, if you guys are mentioning Gilliland spin, it's going to be hard to get an AI to do the exact spin that Gilliland did, because Gilliland, once he got spun, he was in the throttle, so he was spinning, as was Gregson. Unfortunately, I can only be one of them. I was in the throttle spinning back around as Gregson, but I can't do that with Gilliland because the AI don't function that way in this game. Oh yeah, that announcer butchering the commentary of the Dirt Derby finish. I did notice that, along with like the entire NASCAR community. And look at them all fanning out. Dakota fanning out. Let's see if we can hit 70 likes, or maybe at least 65 before we're done with the few monster wrecks we caused at the end of the video. How are they not wrecking yet? And we're not going quite as fast as we usually do in this track, as we got the CTS physics instead of the Cup. Whoa, Norm Benning. There they go. Turn, turn, no! Ow, hard hit for Crafton. And there goes my engine. Hard hit for Crafton as I go flying into him at full speed. Alright, we did one going forward, now we'll do one going backwards, and I seriously gotta get going. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Hope I didn't miss too many people in the chat. Shane Jones, Sports. Thomas J. Cooper. Dizzy Izzy, 1220. Donkey Smudge. Alright, I see like it's either anywhere from 65 to 75% people saying edit. So it looks like I'm going to be editing. to get him on the backstretch.
Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green. You've been disqualified for reckless driving.
Oh no, they already wrecked. We're gonna have to do that again. Holy crap, Enfinger. Jeez. I don't know if I can top that, but holy crap. That was a huge ride for the 45 in the background, as well as Enfinger and myself. 3 big flips in that pile up. I want to see that ride the 45 took. Now we're going to have to get an attempt where they're not wrecking before I can get to them. Let's see what happened to cause all this. That's what I thought was going to happen the first time. They're going to start wrecking on the first lap. Man, what a wreck. It actually looked kind of realistic, too. Granted, we're racing at a track that doesn't have any catch fences. But just the way, kind of like the mixture of that truck hitting me and then hitting the apron at just the right angle. Alright, one more time.
Drivers, start your
So I can
engine.
bring out my inner David Hoots. And give this one more go, see if I can get to them before they're wrecking. Thank you so much, everyone who's still watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry for being such a Debbie Downer for the first half. I suppose I should have just tried changing the AI difficulty way sooner. That made my luck way, way better with the attempts.
Pace car's in. You've been disqualified for reckless driving. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Darn it. Another wreck before I could get to him. Ouch. Yet another wreck. That means I gotta do this again. Jeez, I got double pwned by Crafton and then Enfinger. One more time. We're gonna do this as many times as we need to before I can get to them before they're wrecking. How many crash comps for this game, like pre-2010, were there, where it used primarily this track, going backwards on the backstretch and then using that TV2 camera view to see the entire backstretch? I remember seeing a lot of them. I don't know about you guys.
Pace car's in.
I was thinking about that drive-through, but It's just hard to do them at road courses and get a satisfying result. A lot of times you miss a lot of the drivers. There we go. I don't see too many people that got through, and I see at least like 6 or 7 cars, trucks flipping.
We got a wreck on the back straight. You all right?
Now that one was good.
You blew the engine.
Jeez. There, I see like maybe 5 trucks I got through unscathed. Alright, let's count the flip meter. So myself is 1, the 22, 2, 92, 3, 21, 4, 66, 5, 45, 6, 24, 7, 4, 8, and Crafton flipped over. So at least 9 trucks flipped that I see. Holy crap. And then it looks like these 4... Briscoe looks like Peters, and then these 2 are like the only ones that made it through unscathed, without a scratch. Jeez. Now that was worth it. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to like and subscribe, especially if you want notifications for when I go live in the future. If you'd like to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, or Twitch, the links are all down below in the description. And last but not least, if you would like to be kind enough as to help support this channel and get some little rewards in return, please feel free to go check out my Patreon page. Thanks so much to Adria Fitzy, Tommy Joyce, Jay Barker, and Kingster Cole for your support on there. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much, you all. And that is about it today, or for this one. Let me know again your vote. If you want me to edit that attempt 3 or do a part 2, let me know your suggestions for future videos. Have a good rest of your day. Peace. Bye.